obviously I was very petrified, and I had incredible urges to carry out compulsions. One of my compulsions was what we call mental contamination. So I actually felt dirty internally. So I used to flush myself out with glasses of water to try and rid myself of the dirty feelings. And around the early teens, I was triggered by one of my mum's comments that I was supposed to be a girl. So that led on to me feeling and led me to believe that I was a female inside a boy's body, which often led on to lots of checking and avoidance of meeting other people, especially girlfriends of that age. I then had health anxiety, which can be a subsidiary of OCD or can be a part of OCD, where I had fears that I was going to die of cancer, which led on to repetitive visits to GPs, which was a shame because that was an opportunity at a younger age of probably picking up that I was suffering from OCD. I had obsessions of being a paedophile when I was 16 because I kissed a girl who was 15, and I read an article that that's classed as being, sexually inappropriate, but actually most boys and girls had kissed each other age 16 and 15. But the OCD then convinced me that I was a paedophile, which then led on to avoidance of falling into relationships with other people for the fear of being one. Making bottles, I took control of making the bottles because I feared that the wife would contaminate them deliberately. So I took over the control of that, which meant I was becoming quite exhausted. But making bottles, which would take 30 minutes normally, would probably take me 2.5 hours, because I'd end up chucking it away, convinced that I was actually contaminating the baby myself by putting too much formula into the bottles.